What's up, you guys? Today's video is about one of my favorite villains, the Thunder God of Skypiea himself, Enel. One thing you guys should be aware of when playing with him is that his game plan is highly centered around his electrical charges. Enel's triangle gives him a charge of electricity when he hits the drums on his back. Every charge increases the amount of damage his special attacks do, and once he gets full charges, the attacks change. Anyone playing Enel needs to know about the fact that he can charge multiple drums at once. When you see or hear him strike one of his drums, press triangle again, and really quickly he'll tap the next one. If you did it right, you should be able to get all 4 charges. Also, this isn't something that you can just mash out either. You have to make sure you time it right. If you hit the first drum, press triangle, and get the timing right for the next one, it won't matter if you mash it out afterwards because Enel will just automatically stop himself. So every single tap has to be perfectly timed to the beat of his drums. Before I talk about Enel's special attacks, you should know that he can do them all while he's airborne. When he does them in the air, he recovers from them a little bit faster. There's only one special that hits differently when it's done in the air, and that's his L1 circle. L1 circle normally knocks people away when on the ground, but if done airborne, it only staggers them for a moment. Also, just as I said before, with full charges of electricity, the attack changes to a much bigger, higher damaging ability, and it's even different at the end of the auto combo. That's what it looks like with full charges. And in the auto combo, it also hits differently. Causes them to crumple. L1 square summons lightning that drops down on the opponent. It stuns them on the first hit, and the second hit knocks them away. If you're fast enough to confirm the hit, you can either push the person out with square attacks, or you can keep it simple with L1 circle for the knockback. With full charges of electricity, although it might have a slower activation, the radius of the attack is much bigger, and it does way more damage. So the best way to use L Thor in my opinion is to jump first. This allows you to recover so much faster from the move that you can combo off of it really easily. But I'll go over that once I get to the combos. So, full charge of electricity. Oh. Does a lot of damage. L1 triangle is a really good attack for pushing the opponent away. It can serve the same purpose as L1 circle when trying to push people back so that you can charge up your electricity. However, you need to be careful when using it next to walls because the attack will keep going, but the opponent will get stopped at the wall and won't get hit by the full attack. So for moments like that, you'd have to use L1 circle instead. And that's what L1 triangle looks like. When you have full charge of electricity, Enel summons a lightning dragon. When done in combos, people tend to fall out really early, but the dragon will still be active on the screen and last long enough to the point where you can actually push them back into it. You can even do this if the opponent is blocking and take the time that the dragon is hitting them to fully charge your electricity again. And with full charges, that's what it looks like. It lasts a really long time. It stays active for almost like long enough for you to do whatever you want. Enel's special movement uses about half of his special ability meter, but the amazing thing about it is that when he teleports, he can actually go through the opponent. So for an example, let's say you just have someone blocking the lightning dragon. You could use Enel's special movement to actually get behind them and hit them in the back so that the dragon could either hit them or you could start a combo that they can't really do anything about. He can also use his dash attack out of his special movement, so it allows you to get behind people and open them up pretty easily. So like while the dragon is going, get behind him. When you press R3 to activate Awakening, Enel transforms. Just like other characters that have transformations, he can't block, but he can immediately attack or do his super from it. So square is a standard attack, triangle is a sweep that can't be sidestepped, and circle is a guard breaking move that will allow you to use your super immediately after recovering from it. Enel has multiple combos that he can do depending on the situation. and how you choose to play with the character. You could be someone who would rather do short combos and whittle the opponent's health down little by little, or you might be someone who spent time perfecting the art of getting all 4 charges at once, so you can have the ability to do L1 triangle or for the reset, or L1 circle for the good consistent damage. Regardless of how you want to play with the character, it doesn't hurt to have the knowledge of his best possible combo option. When you have full charges, the best thing for both damage and tag options is auto combo, step forward, square 4 times, and cancel into L1 circle. The reason why this is a really good combo is mainly due to the sheer fact that you can do either a raw tag from it, or you could go for a unity chain. Even if you choose to do the full combo, it does more damage, although not a whole lot more than just doing 4 squares to L1 circle when you have full charges, and it still ends in a way allowing you to get more damage from a unity chain. Sometimes you may even need to shorten the combo to get a full combo from the unity chain if you tag to a character that doesn't just knock the opponent away. So for those instances, you'll be doing something along the lines of doing the auto combo, step forward, and just doing L1 circle instead of anything else. So when you get to that point, you'll be able to tag to your teammate, and if it's someone that can actually get a real combo going from the unity chain, you can do that. Or you can just go for the full combo and go for the one-hit unity chain from whatever character. Like, say for instance, the team that I have right now, I have Nami. Like, I would call her in and have her do like whatever amount of damage from her unity chain. Another important thing when doing Enel's combos is that he can cancel all of his normal attacks except for the 5th one into his special attacks. This is something that you should remember when doing raw tags with Enel, just in case you feel as though you've done too much. You'll mostly be using L1 circle for the cancel too, since both L1 square and L1 triangle startup is too slow and would probably cause the opponent to fall out of the combo earlier than intended. So 1 square, 2 squares, 3 squares, and 4. They can all be canceled, which is really good for those moments where you feel as though you might have done too much. So you might want to do like a raw tag and just do like just something simple like that and get the combo over with. Comboing into super is a little difficult for Enel since he has to transform first, so you'll need something that will hit the opponent long enough to allow you to get the full super off. So one thing that you could do that is guaranteed is jump triangle to L1 circle, transform, wait a second, and then super. So what you want to do is wait for the L1 circle to finish hitting and for the person to get into that crumple state. Because if you do it too early, the L1 circle will actually keep pushing them and it'll cause your super to miss. Another really good combo to super is, with full charges, jump L1 square, right after the transformation immediately do a triangle, circle, and then super after the guard break. Two reasons why this is good. It kills, and even if the L1 square gets blocked and the person can't get out of it unless you mess up somewhere. So it essentially becomes, instead of a kill combo, it becomes a setup into super. This one isn't a combo, but another setup into super. If your opponent is blocking, you can do something like L1 triangle, walk behind them, and then do circle into super. For anyone watching this video with the intent of playing this character, I wish you good luck. There's so much to know about this character that when I was trying to write everything down to remember it, I legit got a headache. Also, I took a little break from the game and doing videos since I had been having issues with my computer, but now that it's fixed, I'll be able to stream properly from it instead of using the dumb PS4 system stream service, because that thing never seems to be stable. And so now the long wait is over. Shank's video will be coming soon, and I'll throw in Strong World's Shank's just so I can compare the two. Basically just kind of showing off like something that one of them might have that the other one doesn't have, and vice versa. So, thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll see you guys again soon.